Welcome to this week's news without the bullshit. Let's get started. The most powerful nation to have ever existed has now been shut down for 3 weeks, making it the longest shutdown in US history. Meanwhile, the president has been hiding details of face-to-face encounters with Russian President Vladimir Putin, going as far as to confiscate the transcript notes of his interpreter. This comes after an investigation was opened by the FBI concerning whether he was working against American interests, which ultimately came up fruitless. The US president this week has also claimed he never said that Mexico would directly pay for the border wall, while at the same time, real traffickers admit they wouldn't care about the wall anyway. As far as top quality quotes this week, Trump has to compete with Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte, who told the Catholic Church to allow its priests to have boyfriends, as most of them are gay anyway. Duterte himself was sexually abused by a Catholic priest as a child. In the rest of the world, India now has a record for the largest strike in history. Bill Gates thinks science could go too far, and experts announce some cool science shit that sounds like aliens, but isn't. French citizens on the other hand are angry at an increase in fuel taxes, and as a result, have knocked out 60% of the country's speed cameras in protest. Speaking of money, $1 trillion worth of assets is predicted to be leaving the UK after its departure from the European Union. Russia buys a shit ton of Chinese currency for some reason, and the richest man in the world announces a divorce from his wife, assuming she acquires half of her husband's $135 billion fortune. This will make her the world's richest woman by a large margin. In technology, Apple TV will be available on Samsung products. Samsung disables the ability to delete Facebook, and mobile service providers are being dodgy. Onto entertainment, Aquaman has now brought in nearly $1 billion, and the Black Widow movie planned for next year might have permission to be really fucking good. In other news, UK horses are getting too fat, and Australians prove they're not fucking idiots. Sometimes